I have gained the ultimate knowledge.
Hi guys, I'm back. I'm Victor from Pirata Paintball shop to give you a quick guide to the new M2 die marker. Then I'll explain to you guys very quickly how the difference between this marker and the previous one, the M15. Okay, first of all, in this marker we have a display. That's one of the features, the new features. That's the display from die, the new OLED display, the new on-off thinner, and better equipped for all the kind of presets we have in the market in the moment. The new Hyper 5 smaller and with better airflow, where we have better consumptions and more accuracy on the measurements of the pressure. Now we have a low profile marker, hips lower now. We have a different trigger now. We have magnetic trigger on the marker too, and we have the new bolt, the new Iron Man bolt. I think I'll go start explain to you the Iron Man bolt. Make it easy for you guys to understand. The hips easier to take it off now, like you guys can see. It's not like the older one. We just press it and you push it. Now we have a better take off the bolt. It's blue, like you guys see. It's Iron Man bolt by Billy Wing. The power coating, the coating outside the blue one now, die says is heaps more resistant to scratches than the previous Billy Wing bolt. To me, is a very light bolt. I think it's about 1 gram less than the previous one. Just explain to you guys, because it's a bolt. One of the features of the bolt is the airflow. It's been heaps improved. We have now bigger holes in the back. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's the bigger holes. Now we have better airflow. Give us a smooth shot, a better consumption. That's a bolt can work around 135 psi. That means very low pressure on the market inside. We have a blue soft tip. It's exactly the same as the red one, and the bolt is built in 3 different parts. We have the front piece comes from this area here to the front. From there to there is the back piece, the middle piece, sorry, and from there to there it's the back piece. This bolt is very light. It gets a little bit less material inside. You get a hole through, and it has a big holes in the back. It makes a really nice airflow, and it can work around 135 psi. Okay, very low pressure. The top head is slightly small than the previous bolt. I've got to show you. Actually, I have a Billy Wing red one here with me. That's the one equipped the M15, and like you guys can see, is slightly smaller, shorter than the red one, the Iron Man bolt. Okay, now we have. I've got to put it back together, and I'm going to show you the rest of a few more features to the gun and how it is lighter than the previous. Now I have the gun together again. The HPR, the Hyper 5, that's a nice innovation too. I'm going to show you the difference very quick. The difference between this Hyper 5 and the Hyper 4, so you guys can have a look. It's smaller piston and has 2 O-rings now. Will give them a better stability for better air consumption and airflow. Okay, like you see guys, this is had the previous one here with me. That's the new one. Like you guys can see, it's smaller, larger in the top bit of the piston, better airflow. In this area we have the bigger chamber, will give us even better airflow too, because now before the air comes through this area, and now we have all this area here for air circulates through the system. Like you see, it's one of the new features too. Got to put together again. Put this apart. There you go. To put it back together is the same way like we used to put the 15s and the 14s. Same system. Just let me clean my hands quick. Profile. Like you guys can see, I can get you a 15. Okay, we have a 15 here. I just put it in the front of the new M2. You can't see it. like I said, it's a very low profile. I'm gonna put the other way around, and you can see the gun is lower than the other one and smaller in height than the other one. Like you guys can see, the Hyper 4 is a bit longer, Hyper 5 is smaller, and all the rest of the body is thinner and smaller. I can put it this way too. Okay, you can see the difference when you just put it in the same length, the same thing. Like you guys can see, it's thinner from one gun to the other. The same on the other on-offs. Okay. Like you guys can see this. Hope you can see the difference. And the other thing too, the contraction of the inside of the on-off is being built for any kind of preset in the market now. It's slightly different now. We got a bigger pin, and the body of the is been modified, and the interior of the on-off is modified too, as well as the button, on-off button. Like you guys can see, is bigger now and better than the previous one. Okay, now I gotta put this apart again just to show you a few more things on it. I didn't told you guys, but this gun comes equipped with the EPS. EPS is the new system what we have inside a board, and we have two sensors. One sensor for the LPR and another sensor for the HPR. And give us, afterwards I'm going to show you, it gives us the pressure on LPR and in the HPR, the ones we can really adjust and see how many PSIs we have on our gun. Okay, now just for a quick setup, for you guys can see how much he weighs, one and the other gun. I gotta show you. I think he's on. Yeah, he's on there. I gotta put this gun on. He has a battery in. He's all fully equipped to play, and he's around 840. Sorry, I gotta get up. 894 grams. Now we gotta wait the DM15. Same thing. He has a battery too on him, and we have 124 grams. Okay, now like I said, he's about 130 grams lighter something like that, than the previous gun. Okay, put this one apart again. And another features it has, we have a USB, has a USB port here, like you can plug the cable for upgrading the gun. You can do it with the new softwares. I think times to times you gotta launch a new software if they think is some bug on a software. In a moment everything is working properly. But anyway, we have this USB port. It comes with this cable and can be upgraded to a USB pen. We put the software in it, and its program comes on a display, and we can do upgrade to this cable. Unless it has another cable to charge in any power charger, even with your mobile phone charger. It comes with this special manual. It's like a pen. Okay, you have the you can plug in your computer. You have your manual and your quick guide in them, and actually you can use because it's about 3 gigabytes of space in them, and you can, if you want, put your firmware, new softwares, and the new logos and things like that. You want to put the gun, you can use the card comes with the gun. Actually it's the manual, but you can't use it because there's plenty of space there to do it. Excuse me. Now, going through the features of the new board, the OLED board. Already upload my logo from my store. Like you guys can see this, like you see it. I just upload my logo. Now he went to the normal menu. This is a joystick kind of button. Okay, got up, down, left, right. I'll go through. To me, it's easier to work out when it's facing me. I'll try to get you doing all the stuff, showing you guys the display. Now, let's get started for the programming. The board inside has a switch. In this time is unlocked. That means I can go to the programming. To go to the programming, I gotta push up the joystick and leave my finger there until the light is flashing all colors. There you go. Now we are in program mode. For now, I already have a profile program. Says Pirate 62. That's my nickname. Then I'll go through all the programming. To program all my profile or reprogram my profile, I gotta press it and keep my finger on, and now we are on a programming zone. This is the performance programming display. To go to the programming display, I gotta press it again and keep my finger on, and I am on a performance display. The first thing you see actually is a clock. It's a game clock. You can use it. You can pre-program your game clock for the timing you want. That's something you can do, and the gun will beep when the time is coming close to the end. In game, I think is not the main thing. It's more features here, more important than that. Now we go to the next one. To go to the next programming thing, we got to push the joystick towards me, and we go to the trigger sensitivity. Like you see, you can change the values. To change any value on the gun, just press it. It comes red like you see in the bottom, and then with the joystick up and down, we can change the value. I would keep it 03, no problem, and it keeps to get to the normal programming. Now we have our BPS. Now I have 10.2, but here we can change it just for you guys to see. Sorry, you go up and down. For example, we gotta put it there. Okay, 10.5. Like you can see, it's 10.5. Now go to the next one, and we have our modes: Millennium mode, semi-automatic Millennium mode, PSP, full auto. That's the, that's it, four main modes, 5 modes you have. Now actually it's in Millennium mode, like you can see in the bottom. I've got to leave it like that and go to the next thing. Next thing we have the dwell. Okay guys, the dwell comes on 15. It's important to explain to you guys, this gun works really low pressure. That means 15 is the factory dwell. Probably I'm different from the others, but I like to work my gun with 18, 19, depends if it's too cold. If it's really hot weather, yes, we can go 15, 16, no problem. With cold weather, I'll advise you guys to go for 18, 19, around that area there, and it's it's better for you guys to have that kind of dwell. If it's too cold, I'm going for 18, 19. If it's really hot, okay, 15, 16 should be okay. Now, next fixture on a gun is the ABS. Is set up of 6 milliseconds. The ABS, everyone knows, this is the timing that give you to your solenoid for the anti-bolt stick ABS. That means if the gun stops more than, actually this one is programmed for 20 seconds. I'll show you the next mode. After 20 seconds, the ABS kicks in. That means if you have 18 in your marker, on that first shot, you will have 24 dwell on the marker just for that shot. Now the next one will be the timing for the ABS kicks in. It's 20 seconds. I advise you guys to put a bit longer, like 1 minute for example, or 60 seconds we say, and it's more safer. Now next mode, that's idle, I just keep it like that, that's perfect. 03. Now we got to do exit in our performance. Just press it once and we are off. The next feature is the system reset. That's where we can do all our resets and all kind of service in the gun. Now next, to go through that menu, you press it, and I went to my profile. Now we go down and we can change here. The screen is on the gun on a normal operation system. We can change it for various. That's option 2, that's the one I have, that's with my profile right on. You can have the option 3, okay, just push it your joystick up. Can I press off? That's a shooting, how many shots you give. That's the timing, okay, that's option 1. You back to the option 2, that's the one I have, okay. Just click it, that's it, it's done. Let's go to the next menu. Next menu, that's the boot screen. Like you guys saw, my boot screen is part of the paintball shop. But I can scroll to different screens. We have the die logo one. We have just the M2 logo. We have the die logo, normal die logo, everyone knows. Just the die name. And back to my one. I gotta keep my one. Now let's go to the next feature. This is the counting, shot counting kind of feature. Like you can get in the end of the day and see how many shots I gave it. I gave 2,000, 3,000, whatever. And I want to reset the counting shots. Just come to this menu and you just rate your shots. I did, it's 19 there because we just doing, trying the trigger and things like that, and we have 19 there. but in the next menu you're gonna see how many shots really the gun already gave. Alright, we have 42 shots only. This gun is brand new. Actually, I shot a couple times with there, and now we're just trying the trigger and things like that. We have scored 42 shots. That's the shots. But here you have your average between your peak and your average shooting. It's a graphic, and after that you will give you values of the day if you shoot well. If not, you have your average point in shooting. It's a nice feature. This is a brightness, more brightness on the screen. This is the timing. After the timing, how the screen sleeps. This what happens to, because it has a rechargeable battery. Then the screen goes off after 1 minute, but you can set up this for 30 seconds, less than 1 minute, 2 minutes, whatever. It's like almost like a mobile phone. You can set up your screen to go off after that much amount of time. Now we go to the next one. That's the sound one. Actually is off. I just got to turn it on just for fun. Okay, it's on now. For now on, we got a sound each time we touch the joystick, and we go down for the shot down. The shot down is exactly the time the gun will shut down completely. Now we set up at 10 minutes, but again, you can use for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you want, and the gun shuts down after the timing is dead set up. Next shot, that's one of the features everyone's talking about, the EPS. The EPS, that's the two sensors we have in a small board inside. We have two sensors up in the front, one for the HPR, okay, and another one for the LPR. Here we have the HP, the HPR regulator, PSIs, and this side we have the low pressure regulator, the LPR sensor. Now every gauge is in a lower pressure because we don't have a gun, we don't have air in it. Then you'll be completely low. But through here you can really adjust your pressure. But I'll show you a quick menu in the end of this. I'll show you a quick menu where you can see that too very quick. Okay. Now next feature. This is the service system. The service system is one of the features too. Actually, is very handy. You can set up your gun with features like when you should do the HPR service, or when you do the LPR service and the bolt service. Now we're going into this service. Just press once, and we get in the first one. That's the iPod 5 regulator HPR. Okay, you can set up this for 75,000 shots or 100,000 shots. If you set up it for example, this now is a 75,000 shots. If your gun reaches close to 75 or 75,000 shots, it will display on a gun in red saying service. That means you need to service your gun. Okay. The same on LPR. Actually, the LPR is set up to 100,000, but I've got to set up to 75,000. And press it again. Now it's 75,000 too. Shots. That means when it reaches the 75,000 shots, it will display something on saying service, like a car, like almost a car. It does the same. Okay. Now we have the bolt set up. We have 8,000 shots or 4,000 shots, depends whatever you want. I prefer the 4,000 shots. 4,000 shots, my gun will tell me straight away I need to take my bolt off, clean it and lube it. That's a cool feature because the gun, when reach that point, is like almost like a car. It comes in safe mode. That means you will not shoot properly when they come with the thing saying service, service, service. The gun it comes in a safe mode and you can really shot properly. Now it's better when it comes service, just pull the bolt off, go in there, reset again, and your gun will be perfect again to shoot. Now it's a exit screen. Now this is another feature, like you can reset your gun to default settings. If you do that, the gun you go completely with default settings. It comes like factory settings. We gotta do exit screen. Now I gotta show you another screen. This is training profile screen. Here you can just be at home and shooting and do a training kind of thing. Here's a few features. The fastest, the slowest, and the average shooting you do. That's a breakout drill. You can do that. It's a breakout drill, and after that, give you your shootings, and if you are slowest or fastest, and your average shooting. Okay. Next, in this screen, you select. Sorry, I gotta read it because I don't know everything called. That's a snap shooting drill. Here, the same thing. You give you the fastest, you give us the lowest, and your average scores. Okay. It's a snap shooting drill. Next drill, is a rate of fire drill. The same thing. It'll give you the fastest, the slowest, and your average rate of fire. Okay. This works more like if you are in semi-automatic and cap and things like that. Like, you will give you how many shots you can do it by your fingers and kind of things like that. Okay. Now we have the training mode statistics. Like, you can see your all statistics. We don't have any because we did nothing with the gun yet. Same thing here. All the same we've been through. There's no statistics there in the blue things. And we go exit. Yeah. Exit again. And here we are in the main menu. Next menu, just go exit. Yeah. Up again. Okay. So it takes a while, but now we are in the main menu. In this main menu, like I said, I told you before, we can go for a quick menu where you can see in the bottom. You gotta see all your average shooting. You can see your PSIs on your Hyper 5 and in your LPR. I'll show you, just push you, I think towards me. Sorry, it's hard to do this because I can't see the screen. Okay, there you go. Can you see that? It will go off in a minute. Is there? Okay. I'm going to show you again. Okay. Okay, guys. Actually, the screen, because it's about 20 seconds, 1 minute. Now when you went off, that's normal. This safe mode. Now, just another thing for you to show you while you turn off your eyes. Just the thing, the joystick is going down, and your eyes are off in the bottom there, and just go down again, and your eyes are on. Just try it on, see, like it's on, off. Okay guys, that's one of the cool features the gun has. I just bring this gun off the Millennium. Was actually Di had the courtesy to let me to bring this gun to Portugal and do this video for you guys, and I'm really pleased to have one, the first gun M2 in Portugal. Okay, I want to appreciate everyone who helped us to do this video, especially the Bull Falcon Squadron, Rui Tutol, and to Pirata Paintball Shop. Thank you guys, and see you next time.